J. Cole and Cameron have sat down after Cameron was somewhat attempting to sue J. Cole at one time because J. Cole did not live up to his end of the bargain. Now, family, if you're unaware, what happened is this. J. Cole had a song featuring Cameron. Now, instead of getting paid money for the verse Cameron gave J. Cole, Cameron asked for an interview in return. Okay? Maybe we start there. Let's see if we can find like some of that information. Let's lock in. Family, I appreciate you tapping in with your boy. All right, let's get to it. Where are we at with it? Here we go. Cameron speaks on suing J. Cole. Let's check it out.
A man is keeping your word. Me and J. Cole are cool, or was cool. This is exactly what happened. Being a man is keeping your word. And I know everybody's busy and everybody has things to do. But if I give you my word 4 or 5 times, I got to do it. So on his first project he did, I did an intro for him. I did the record for him for his intro. I told him I may need a verse whenever I get a project done. He said, cool. He had another project. I did a record in 20 minutes. I knocked that shit out and went off about my business. I need a verse. I'm exaggerating, but he's like the shock rain right now, and you know the moon got a line with the stars.
What the hell?
And, you know, when I write,
Hey,
I put
J.
my
Cole.
all into it.
My brother Bell.
Let's put your all into it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Give me that
You
verse.
called me twice to do something, and I did it. One day you have 48 hours to do it. Then I knocked the other thing out as soon as I came to New York, because you ain't want to send me a record. You want to be in the studio with me. I knocked it out. Cool, you don't give me the record. Then I say, you know what? Forget the record. Let's do an interview. Bet I got you. I got a project coming out in June. Let's do it around there. Cool, June is coming. Oh, we pushed the album back. I don't want to just do an interview.
Now, if I'm being honest, J. Cole is being an artist. Yes, right now, I don't want to come out and do an interview. I'm holding my oar until after the album is out. I'm holding all my thoughts until after the album is out. And don't get me wrong, I understand where Cameron is coming from. He's like, if I can get an interview with J. Cole coming fresh off of the beef, that's going to be huge. It's going to be mad viral. I get that. But you also got to understand J. Cole he's J. Cole. Like, he's in a different space. He don't just jump up for the virality of things. Of course, we see J. Cole riding around on bikes, no jewelry, minimalistic, if you will, right? So Cameron is kind of being overly pushy, if you asking me. He was being a little pushy to get us to this suing space, but let him cook.
All right, cool. Now we're gonna do it in October. All right, I'll call you back in October. Yo, what's up? Oh man, Keller, you say I tell you October, you call October, huh, nigga? Yeah, nigga. Yeah. So now this is when all the beef is going on with Kendrick Lamar. I can't do it now because I don't feel like talking about that right now. I say, look, I'll do the interview. I won't even bring that up. He says, nah, I can't do no interview and not talk about it.
He was right. He can't really do a real interview and not speak about it. And guess what? In this interview with Cameron, he speaks about it. No cap.
All right. Well, when can I get the interview? Yo, February, definite. February. I'm dead ass on February. February come. Yo, what's up? Oh, shit. Yo, I'm still working, man.
Damn. My boy kind of crashed out. I wish I would have seen like where this came from. Like, what the hell game was he playing? Anyway, all right. So now that happened. It was the threatening to sue, correct? And I think he actually began the process of suing him, but it wasn't February. But we're currently in March, and what happens in March?
She's sick fixing somebody's collar. I don't know what may happen next time she... What's up, man?
I'm just saying, like, a lawsuit, bro?
Lawyers?
You know, it wasn't like that.
Nigga, it was exactly like that. What is Cameron talking about? It wasn't like what?
A lawsuit, bro?
Lawyers?
You know, it wasn't like that.
I'm just saying, bro. You
Nigga, what was it like? What was it like, Cam?
got niggas like...
Alright. So they lead off with this clip, of course. Again, Cameron finally got the interview he was looking for with J. Cole, and I totally get it, family. You got to remember this too. J. Cole is about to go out on a world tour, so he's still, squeezing this interview in before he begins really locking in for that world tour. But also, J. Cole is fresh off of the Honda tour. He was just moving state to state in his Honda. He had the shooters with him in the back. Don't get it twisted. Them boys was in them black vehicles. You can believe that. But, J. Cole has been doing a lot, but now he's back into, what I'm trying to say is this. J. Cole is back into media time. It's back to working interviews. He just did an interview with Nadeska on iTunes. On Apple. It's kind of boring. It was kind of mundane, but maybe we check a clip of that too. But this interview with Cameron, now this is the one. This is the one, because Cameron, man, that's a Harlem nigga, bruh. It's a Harlem nigga. All that, we ain't speaking about this, we ain't speaking about that, man. You sitting with Cam, nigga, we speaking about it all, man. All right, so let's check out some more clips of this, family. Let's check out some more, all right? So J. Cole in this clip, and here's the thing. This entire interview, if I'm not mistaken, it's not out yet. Let's go to the tube. Let's pop in on the tube. This is Talk with Flea, pretty sure. Let me see, Talk with Flea, yes. Do we have, I don't think we've gotten the entire interview yet. This is on Revolt, Talk with Flea. And it is showing upcoming. It's showing upcoming. What time is this coming? Pause. What the heck? So this actually does not drop until tomorrow. Now, let me tell you how bots work. You asking me. Let me tell you how bots work. This motherfucker got 102 people waiting for a premiere that pops off tomorrow.
This nigga was clearly lying.
How that work? Niggas just waiting all day, not watching nothing else but this? Okay. Anyway, the interview is not out yet, so we're going to check out some of these clips we've gotten beforehand, okay? Now, one of the clips that is circulating is J. Cole giving his thoughts on the actual lawsuit. Let's check it out.
Let's get the elephant out the room. So, when you first seen the lawsuit, what was your emotion when you see it?
I was like hurt, almost disappointed, like, because I got so much respect for you, you know what I mean? And I look at you like I know you are as a stand-up person. When the lawsuit come out, I'm like, come on, Cam. Right. And only because it was like, in my mind, I'm like, bro, right, you really could have hit me. Like, although it was taking a long time, I don't give a fuck if you would have called me and been like, yo, nigga, what the like you could have scraped on me, we could have argued, boom, boom. I would have preferred that than the other way, because I was just like, damn, Cam, like it never got to that point where you couldn't like holler at me or whatever. Right.
He basically saying, Cam, you was on some bitch shit, bro. Nigga, you from Harlem? Lawsuits, nigga, that's what we doing? What? Like, bro, I get it. You trying to be Mr. Cam, Mr. Cameron these days, but bro, like, suing, that ain't part of the culture. It's really not. Now when it comes to verse swaps, and it's just taking a little time, like, bro, you gonna get it. Like, pause.
So my first thing was disappointment. And my first thought was like, fuck it then. Like this nigga ain't even know I was still gonna come to his show. Right. Like, my first gut reaction, like, damn, and it's like misinformation, the lawsuit itself, and the internet running with it. People hit me like, yo, what's going on with the Cam shit? Boom, boom. So like my ego reaction is like, all right. Quietly, I'm like, man, fuck this nigga, boom, boom. Right. But quickly, I'm like, but nah, like, I get it though. Let me put myself in his shoes. Like, yo, the nigga feel like he was getting a runaround. Right. You know what I mean? He don't know you for real. And Cam,
I love this nigga. He really saying it from both POVs. He like, yo, man. On one hand, I'm like, fuck this nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, man, this nigga doing some whole shit, like suing a nigga. But on the other hand, I do understand, like, he did do something for you. So now you kind of owe him, like, He giving you both POVs, gang. What can you say?
And it's probably like, I seen this movie before. Right. You don't fuck with me. You don't want to do the favor. You trying to drag me out until I don't want to do it no more. Right. All right, nigga, bet. And I got one in the chamber. Right. I never signed that paperwork for that fucking, for that verse. So here you go, boom, just to like hit me in the rib. You know what I mean? And it's like, I still said in my mind, I was like, yo, I'ma still go see Cam.
And which, of course, it was never going to go nowhere. But for me, it was more like, I need to get this nigga attention.
All right. So he, you know, Cameron says it wasn't going to go anywhere. He just wanted to get this nigga attention.
This nigga was clearly lying.
But we now do have the interview. And we got a few more clips from it. Not a lot has come out, of course, because the entire thing is dropping tomorrow. But we just listened to this, right? Ego.
When you first...
Yeah, we just listened to that. He's going to also kind of speak on the beef between J. Cole, Kendrick, I said J. Cole, between Kendrick and Drake and himself, though. He was indeed a part of the beef. So let's check out this clip, okay? Family, again, I appreciate you tapping in with your boy. Drop a little like, man. Let's turn it up.
Friendship-wise today.
I'm in the same place.
Right.
You know what I mean? Where it's like, yo, I genuinely love these niggas, but I'm not going to act like we've been communicating and talking. You know what I mean? I've had conversations with them like post everything, you know what I mean? But it's not like it's a lot. That's me not knowing where they at. Me maybe assuming because I done heard X, Y, and Z.
Right.
But it has nothing to do with like how I actually feel.
I feel like that's kind of lame. You listening, let's back that up. So he's essentially saying he's hearing through grapevines that, you know, people may not feel the same way they once felt about me. Bro, if these really your niggas, hit these niggas up then, bro. Like, yo, you hit a nigga up, he don't pick up, it's cool. It is what it is. You reached out, you tried, but when you going around saying, I'm hearing this, I'm hearing that, and they your so-called brothers, kind of lame.
Not knowing where they at. Me maybe like post everything, you know what I mean? But it's not like it's a lot. That's me not knowing where they at. Me maybe assuming because I done heard X, Y, and Z.
Right.
But it has nothing to do with like how I actually feel. I genuinely love these niggas. Like I be wanting to shoot off a text. You know what I mean? Like I ain't gonna lie, but even saying that on a mic is kind of lame to me.
Damn.
It's just,
oh shit, he right. He is right. That is kind of lame. I do agree. He agree with me.
Is kind of lame to me, but it is my
friendship.
Okay.
Today.
We don't have
right.
You know what I mean? Where it's like, yo,
a lot of clips right now from this interview.
Act like we've been communicating and talking. You know what I mean? I've had conversations.
Okay. We just watched this as well. Again, not a lot. A favor for a favor.
What was your emotion when you see it?
Okay. Cool. So we will be back to review the entire interview, family. Currently, we only have a few segments from this interview out, but it will be fully out tomorrow, and your boy Jay will be here to give you coverage.